Hi folks, so today I want to talk about NEAT levels. So what they basically are. So NEAT levels, so non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Now NEAT levels will have a massive contribution towards what goes into someone's diet plan and the respect of their calorie intake for the day, because your NEAT levels will contribute massively towards your output for the day. So let's take, for example, an office worker. Say someone works in insurance brokers. From 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, they sit on their ass doing very little bar moving a mouse, clicking a few keys on the keyboard and using their brain to do whatever they have to do with it. And then you've got a postman. He works 6 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon, walking from door to door, delivering packages, or whatever he does, etc. So, honestly, the postman is going to need more calories to get them through the day than the person sitting in an office doing very little. So when you're doing someone's nutrition plan or doing your own plan, or I'm doing someone's plan, something like this will be a massive contributing factor to their starting point, and it can affect the progress depending on where their calories are at. And when you now add training into this on top of their NEAT levels, again another consideration for the macro count of their calories and their carbs, etc. Could also be contributing to our factor for like an advanced client, as to where a nutrient or a calorie comes from. So someone sitting in an office all day doing very little, compared to a client who's a postman and trains, their calories may come more, like the office workers' calories may come more from protein and fats because they don't need the carbohydrates for fuel, whereas the postman will need the carbohydrates for fuel. He'll burn them off quicker. It's just the needs necessary for the certain nutrients that you're going to have. So this past probably 2 years, the Fitbit and the Apple Watch and tons of others have become a really popular trend. Now the Fitbit's really useful. I like it because it makes you aware of what your NEAT levels actually are. So before you take training into consideration or cardio or whatever, you can actively see what you're doing for a day. So on average, let's say today, so it's 4 or 5 o'clock, I've done 10,000 steps. I've already done my cardio, so minus my cardio, so let's say a daily average I do 10,000 steps without doing cardio. So that makes me aware of what I do on an average daily basis. It also shows you a calorie count there. I wouldn't say that's 100% accurate, to be fair, but the steps one's a good one to go by. So before you start exercising or doing cardio or dieting, you can see actively what you do or don't do in a day. Now where this comes into play then is where cardio is added or taken away or whatever, depending on someone's diet. Now, as I say, if someone weight trains 3 to 4 days a week and they're a postman and their diet is moderate enough, they're in a calorie deficit, their job and their weight training, depending on their body type and their hormones, but not to get too much in it, should elicit enough of a response for them to lose fat. Whereas someone in an office, training 3 or 4 times a day, doing a few thousand steps, their diet's going to have to be a little bit stricter or harsher, or they're going to have to do some extra cardio to elicit a response of fat loss just because they're not moving as much. This came up in topic today with a client. So the client's averaging about 28,000 steps a day. They're a bit tired. They're an advanced client, they're prepping for a show, so they weight train 4 or 5 days a week, work in a restaurant on their feet all day, manages the restaurants on his feet all day, is also doing an hour's cardio every day in preparation for the show. Said to me today, do you think we could pull the cardio back a bit? I'm averaging 28,000 steps a day on my Fitbit. I'm pretty tired. Answer to that question will be no. Cardio has to stay in there. Reason being, the guy's worked in the restaurant for a few years, so those 20,000 steps on average might seem like a lot to you or me or the office person, but those are his normal NEAT levels. So he does those steps every day going to work regardless. So if he's in a diet, a certain amount of calories in a diet, and he plateaus or the diet isn't going to be enough to elicit a response, then cardio has to be added to get that response elicited. Obviously this is going to be a bit more of an extreme situation because the guy's dieting for a show, but yeah, the principle applies. Because that's something he's always been doing, the cardio still has to go on. So the same as someone saying to you, oh, client approaches me, I send them their diet, their weight training program. Right, let's put in 3 cardio sessions a week. You're going to walk the treadmill for 30 minutes. But wait, I walk to work every day. Or I walk here. I do this. Okay. Have you always walked to work? Have you always did this or that? Yes, I've always done this or that. So, that does not count as your extra output for eliciting fat loss, okay? You've always been doing it. Nothing else has changed, bar your diet. So, at a certain stage, cardio will still have to be added because there still hasn't been a change because you've always been doing it. Try not to blab on too much. So basically NEAT levels, so it's calories you're burning throughout the day just from your everyday activity. So the more active you are in your job or your life, the more calories you're going to burn, the more calories you're going to need, and possibly the easier you're going to lose weight when you start dropping your calories slightly. The other person that's more sedentary throughout the day, well, not sedentary, just not as active, still training or whatever, they're going to have to diet a little bit harder or do some more cardio just because naturally they're not outputting as much energy as the other person. It's just the reality of it. So as the old saying goes, in respect of fat loss or losing weight, eat less, move more. So the Fitbit really will help you establish what your NEAT levels are. If you're looking to make some progress and maybe you don't have the money to employ a coach, or you just you don't have the time or whatever for a PT, there's some advice. Set a calorie goal that you need to lose weight or drop fat. Check your steps, your Fitbit, check your daily activity levels, do some more. Something simple like you drive to work usually, walk to work. You take the lift, take the stairs. Silly things like that are going to contribute towards you going above and beyond what your NEAT levels usually are. And silly things like this, you'll be surprised of how much a response this can elicit in respect to you losing weight or losing fat. So thanks for watching. I hope this is helpful towards somebody. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Follow me on Instagram at mkfitness93, and also like my Facebook page, MK Fitness, for more content. Thanks again.